You wanna take it?
I mean, our partners are already, convinced. There's just so much excitement around esports and interest. I think folks that are looking to invest in esports are trying to figure out where. Do you invest on the athletes and the talent side? Do you invest on the team side? Do you invest on the third-party tournament organizer side? On the developer side? Where's the play? Where's the opportunity? And there's just a lot of different options based on where you see expertise. And a lot of folks are interested in the team side because of kind of the scarcity associated with large brands in sports and fandom, and kind of being a barrier to entry to create millions of fans overnight, right, behind a brand.
Yeah, I think esports as like nomenclature is just a necessary thing for the industry right now. I mean, I don't know, it feels like a bad word to me as over the last 8 years. It's kind of evolved into this thing that people just don't understand. People are like, oh, Drake playing Ninja, that's esports. I'm like, no, that's two dudes playing a video game together. That's not an esport, right? But it's kind of a necessary thing for us now as an industry in order to market it, right? Because what you're really selling is highly engaged, super young audience, right? Average age is 26. People watch for 2.5 hours a day. That's more than half of your average American's television viewing time. That's pretty much global average, right? 4.5 hours a day, 5 hours a day. And so this is a really engaged, attention-demanding experience that is also fun and interactive, and people pay for content that's free, right? A big part of the revenue that cycles through this particular industry is a patronage model. And that's kind of amazing. People are willing to pay for it even though it's free. And I think that's where we really have to zoom out and explain, okay, esports, this is the demographic description. Yes, there's many different layers within. So if you go into Street Fighter versus StarCraft versus League of Legends versus Dota 2, they're very different audience compositions. They exist in very different parts of the world. They're popular in very different parts of the world. The best players are from different parts of the world. Trying to get into that layer now may be too specific, right? So we sort of have to use this esports bubble wrap thing that we're just kind of squishing together all these things in order to present it to brands and other folks that might be interested in investing in the space. So,
right. Like when we talk to a particular